they will have in our lives if we choose to go down that road and that direction. I'm BRENT HYDES. I am a drug addict and alcoholic. And I said alcoholic because if I drink, I will smoke dope. Because I have a disease. And my disease tells me that I may be able to do that and get away with it. But over the years, in my experience, it has never happened. Whenever I drank, I smoked dope. Whenever I drank, I got locked up. So, drugs. Let's go around and try to identify some drugs from where you're at. Identify a drug for me. Identify a drug. Identify one. Put a name to it.
Coke, tobacco, nicotine, tobacco, coke. I don't know.
All right. So, I don't look like somebody that used to use drugs, do I? I really don't. I'm pretty clean, groomed, I do. Dressed up, sharp, but I didn't used to always look like this. See, I used to walk around with holes in the pants, holes in the shirt, bad hygiene, stink, not taking care of myself, not looking after my health. That has happened to me for almost 32 years. And I'm not ashamed to say it, because I am very grateful for the experience. I'm grateful for the experience that I have come out on this end. See, many people don't come out on this end. Many people die in active addiction. Many. Many people OD during the days of addiction, and they die. Now, what I can tell you this morning, if you choose to do that, you will be no different than what has happened today. So we're going to talk about making healthy choices. What I've learned over time is the choices that I've made were not always good for me. The choices that I've made told me that I didn't always know what was good for me. And that's why I'm here this morning, to try to tell you that sometimes we need to listen to people. Because many of us would think that we're really smart even from an early age. But when we look at the choices that we make, we see that we're not that smart. Addiction has robbed me of everything that was good in my life. I had a nice car. I pawned it for cocaine. I had really nice phone. I pawned it for cocaine. I had nice watches. I pawned it for cocaine. I had a whole lot of really, really good stuff. And I gave it all away for drugs. Now I'm saying this to say this, that if you choose or make that choice to go down that road, you will be no different than I. It will rob you of your sunglasses. It will rob you of everything good in your life, including your life. So you have to be real careful of the people and the places that you choose to go and the people that you choose to engage in conversations with. Because there are some really bad people on the street. They will groom you to become exactly what they want you to be. They may give you $1, they may give you $2, they may button up your shirt, they may tell you to put your shirt in your pants, look smart, look good, but either way, they will try to groom you to become who they want you to become. Drug sellers, prostitutes, drug addicts. Start naming them. Go ahead, keep naming them. You guys name them. You guys know what we're talking about, right? Name them.
Thieves.
You guys name it.
Steve, right?
But that's what they do. Because you see, the drug world is a mean world. And it will grab a hold of you and it will take you as a hostage for the rest of your life. You will become a slave to drugs, a slave to the people. And that's not good. You get involved in crime. And once you get involved in crime, you know where we end up, right? Where we end up? Huh? Say it loud.
Norway. Jail.
Huh?
Jail.
What do you call that place?
Norway.
Northway. Northway.
I thought it was Norway.
What we're really trying to get a break home to you guys this morning is making some good choices. And the choices that you make today will determine how your future is going to be. You make good choices today, you'll have a bright future. You make unhealthy choices, you may end up in Norway prison. So many people think of alcohol as really different from the rest of the drugs. But you see, alcohol and weed is the gateway to all drugs. Because alcohol gives you a courage that makes you think that you can do anything you want to do, whenever you want to do it, without consequences. If you ask most people why they're in jail and how they got there, they'll tell you they've been drinking alcohol. Because it gives them a courage that they've never had. Makes them think they can break people's houses, break people's cars, break people this, break people that. And when the police come, they say, I didn't do that. That wasn't me. And guess what happens? If you drink enough alcohol on a daily basis, you will go into what we call a blackout. See, alcohol will take you to the place where you forget everything that you've done. And that has happened to many, many, many people. When they got arrested, they denied the fact that they didn't do it because they don't remember it. And that has been going on for years. So let's talk about addiction. Let's talk a little bit about addiction. What do you guys know about addiction? What do you know about addiction?
You get like.
What is addiction for you? Identify addiction for you, for me.
Like when you're like close to something strong, you don't want it to like say that you don't want to like lose it or like and you keep doing it.
Alright, what were you on there? What's addiction for you? Hold on a second, one after one.
What?
Something that you keep on doing and you can't control it.
Oh,
What are you gonna tell us?
I would say I was listening for
What's addiction for you? What's addiction for you, fella?
Say it louder.
What about you, young lady?
What was the question?
What's addiction for you? Identify addiction.
Addiction is basically when you start doing something and it's hard for you to stop.
Like you have to like have it all the time. You can't stop. have to like have it all the time that he can't stop having it.
If this is okay.
Okay, you guys want to share with us?
Addiction is like when you can't have enough of something and just want more and more. It's like when you try something and then you basically keep wanting more.
You guys are, you're on the right track, right? But let me tell you what addiction is. Addiction is when we tell ourselves, you've had enough of something. And we tell ourselves that we'll never do it again. And about the time the sun rises and sets, we're doing it all over again.
Mm-hmm.
With all our best intentions, we can't stop. We don't stop. Because we need it, we want it. We want it, we need it to function. The other piece to that of addiction is a mental obsession of the brain. Addiction will take you over, physically, mentally, emotionally, it will take you over. It's a mental obsession of the brain. It's the brain telling the body, I need it. I want it. I'm not getting out of bed unless you give it to me. That's how powerful it is. It will sit there and we will have a conversation, just like the two of us is having a conversation right now. It's the addiction talking to you, saying, hey, if you want me to do this, get me that. If you want me to do that, get me this. It'll sit there and the two of you just keep having a conversation, back and forth, back and forth. And who do you think is going to win?
Get it.
The addiction will win every time. Every time the addiction will win. So, the thing is, you have to be mindful. You have to be mindful of the choices you make. Be mindful of your companies. You heard me talking about individuals being on the street, trying to groom you guys. Trying to give you $1 here, $2 here, make one to be your friend, one to pretend that they love you and they care for you. All they're trying to do is to raise you up to be a part of their circle. It's drug work. The illegal work. So it's for you to be able to identify when you see those type of things, and don't be afraid to take it to your teacher. Don't be afraid to take it to your friend, your mother, your father. If somebody approaches you in a way that you know doesn't feel right, it probably isn't right. If somebody says something to you and you know it feels wrong, it's probably wrong. You guys are all young. They're groomed, big, hard-ass people out there. I'm gonna say it real sorry, teacher.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it the way it is. They're out there.
Yeah.
They're driving their car and they're running up and down, playing the loud box, and they're out there trying to really draw you guys in. They say, young lady, tell them. Anyway, what they're trying to do is to draw you guys into their little world. You have to be mindful of those people, those individuals. And again, I'll tell you if anybody approaches you guys in a way that doesn't feel right, it probably isn't right. Carry it to your teacher. Carry it to your mother. Carry it to a good trusted friend. Say, hey, this individual is doing this and it doesn't feel good. What can you do? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open it up for a little bit. I'm going to give you guys a chance to ask me some questions. If you want to ask me some questions, you feel free to do that. And you ask me anything.